Good afternoon. It is around 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're going to join my stream or you're going to join my stream later on, you can. If you like the stream that you are watching, please leave a like, follow, and subscribe. If you don't want to do any of those three, you can check out my other streams. And if you like my other streams, you can subscribe if you like. I usually stream around 2 p.m. and around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I stream Divinity Original Sins 2 around this time, and then around 8 p.m. I stream Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor. If you want to join me then, you can. I usually talk a lot more in Warhammer than I do on this one. But you might see me get frustrated in this one than you would on the other one. A little bit. I usually stream under an hour, over an hour, or beyond an hour. And hey, hang out. And if I am stuck on something, and if you guys know where I'm, how to do it, then you can help me make the ingredients or make whey or anything like that. So let's continue on with the story. Huh. The only thing about this one is that somehow I have to get my characters up to a level 10 or 11. I'm at, I think, between 8, yeah, 6 and 9. Between 6 and 9. Still pretty weak, but I need to upgrade my guys up a bit higher. I'm wondering if I need to cleanse. I think that's what I need to do, cleanse them. Alright, I gotta figure out this one. Okay. I'm missing something here, I just don't know what it is. Okay. It's not this one. Is it this one? Nope. Okay. Is that what I need right there? I wonder. That way. I have no clue. Treaties on that. Okay, hang on. Okay. Now this might take me a little bit, because I have no clue what I'm supposed to really do. I know I'm supposed to make ingredients, but I'm not too sure how to do that in a way. What's this one? Craft Bible. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's see here. What I'm looking for is how did they do the recipes? Somehow. It's very difficult to know. Okay, puzzle within the recipe. Let's just turn flesh into fear. Okay, never mind. That's not what I was looking for. Okay. There's gotta be a... Okay, hang on. Yep. We gotta find that one... Okay, yeah. Okay, we should burn the mixture in the bowl with a... Inhale the smoke. We can now cut ourselves with the ice, then mix the blood and black root in the bowl. Okay. We must make sure we have all the necessary ingredients. Okay, can we cut ourselves? How do you cut yourself? Then mix the blood and black root in the bowl. How do you cut yourself though? I don't... That's what I don't understand. Okay. But how do you cut yourself? That's what I'd like to know. We're looking for black root. Where's the black root? Let's see, blood rose. Okay, here we go. Here's... Now how do I cut myself? Select gear to chat. Weapons. Okay, so I don't have much. Oops. Okay, this might be a lot boring than you realize. Okay, we got that, got that, got that. Okay, so those are the three I think I need. But I need blood to cut myself, so how the hell do I do that? Figure? Now how do I cut myself? That's the thing I don't know. Probably take that away. Or... oh boy. How do you cut yourself? That's the question. Okay, how do I cut myself then? Not unless if I burn it? No, because I don't know. My guys are just too weak to fight anybody if I can't figure this out. Black root. Maybe she can help.
Are you simple? Perform the ritual. Ingredients in the cupboard, ritual in the book, source in the fountain. Go!
Source in the fountain. Source reviews.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Look the materials you need to complete the ritual.
You explore the remaining ingredients, but you've already taken everything you need.
See, I'm really stuck in. I have no clue what to do. Yeah, for getting myself cut, I don't know how to do that. How do I cut myself? How about we do this? Clear. Item. Okay. Ah. I think I did it right now. Alright. Now, inventory. We want a bowl. And we want a knife. Or not knife, we want, okay, we want bowl, that, and that. And craft. There we go. There. I finally figured it out. I couldn't figure it out after the longest time. Okay, accept. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, inventory. Ah, okay, inventory. Drop item. Burn it. Gotcha.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes in your lungs and ignore the thumping in your heart. Exhale quickly, cough, and serve up the flame.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading. As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
It's the deepest recess of my soul, but it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
Yeah. Alright, finally I got this thing working.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen, come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am. Look me in the eyes.
Alright.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes shine brightly. Speak the spell and see.
Nice. I learned ghost lighting. Nice. Okay. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Your eyes pierce Eden. Okay.
Goth is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Ralik in all his spectral glory.
Nice.
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. And now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Ralik nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion. To save us both, as a matter of fact. You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I.
Sounds like Venom.
Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
Look at her. So the name doesn't ring a bell. Tell him you're not going anywhere without... Okay, no.
It is a lake. A pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Wait, hold on. The gods want to give away half of their powers, just like that? Ask him why is it so important you should win. Surely any divine would do. Tell him not to worry. Losing is just not something that you do.
It was a time of selflessness and sacrifice in the face of our old enemy. It was an act of heroism and a dreadful mistake. A mistake we must rectify. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it.
That must be where the, okay.
Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom. This world's liberator.
I
hope you understand them to their full extent. The other gods must either bow to you or be undone.
So am I greater? Must be.
But of course, that is what they are saying to their own god Woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One. At the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods, their blood on your murderous hands. But don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
Tell him you wish to work with others, not against them. Surely you do not need to be a triad. Succeed, nod. You consider we can find this well. Ask him what will happen to all the other races. The middle.
I promise that yours alone will be the powers of the lake, and to the lake I will lead you. But not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the source. Until you speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a God-woken can, and wield its most powerful spell.
Aren't you ready for the Source Matters? Say that you're to become master of the source. Surely there's no better tutor than him. Smile rudely and say that sounds rather ignorant given your mission. Tell him he can keep pretending. You're going to obey his command if he likes, but you're not the ruler of his own soul. You know what?
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You are already formidable, my chosen. But you underestimate just how much more formidable you could be. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the source.
I'm telling you, this guy's like Venom.
You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So, return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the source.
Okay.
Once you have, you may return to me here. Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is source, and in source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger. Best of luck, my champion.
Alright. Continue on. Oh, let's see. Do I need to get out of here? Okay. Put on there. Do I need to get up here or something? Nope. There's gotta be more questions that I gotta do then. Alright, one more. Ah, that's where I need to go.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
Ignore the burning of your lungs and quickly explain what happened. You're not hiding with you. Okay.
She
so-
sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Look at her. Surprised she doesn't know that you need to do the next. Brush off her concerns. You can do anything.
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my source.
They stripped her power out.
Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you.
They took away
So we
her
must
power.
seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Wait, ask if she really tells you that you need to go and train under the evil sorcerers. No, it sounds dangerous, but if it's what it takes, rub your hands together. Now this sounds like fun. Okay, this one.
Just so. Some of these are quite dark, twisted individuals. The kind of creatures that grew bored pulling their legs from spiders and so moved on to people. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
Okay, you can hide the concern on your face. She doesn't seem well. Ask where you can find this masters. Dudley, wonder how difficult it would be to find an evil sorcerer. Question. Okay, I think this one will be better.
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource.
Okay.
But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience.
Alright.
And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
Alright.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Say that you will be back as soon as possible. Wish her well and take your leave. Thank her for passing this Death Divine mission on to you and leave. Okay, wish her well. This one. There. Powerful awaken. Look at that. Good. Need you guys with me. Oh, what's this?
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A god woken in my presence. You honor me. I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. I decide to pursue them myself. Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not god-woken. But in my heart, I know I'm special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke and it burns me back. No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
That's why she was such things. Yeah, that one.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
Okay. We're going up now. Okay, we're going over here now. must be upstairs. Where the hell am I? Okay.
Oh great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
Say it's pretty rich to be on a break with a woodwork outside town. This one.
What? Oh no. Poor Demori. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately. They'll raise the alert. Go. Now.
Okay.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
I can't go in there. Oh well.
Carver's got his dossier.
No. There we go.
Everything's falling into...
No! Oh, okay, never mind.
Right away.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
Shoot back that you didn't give a damn about his investigation. Okay, apologize and say you new to the area. You don't mean to ignore his question. Ask about his figure that he mentioned.
Are you deaf? Your business here, now. Well, mind your bloody step in future. I've an investigation to carry out, and I don't need any more distractions. Yes, a vile little tinkerer goes by the name of Higba. 3 of my Magisters have gone missing of late from right here in Driftwood. All signs are that Higba is responsible.
Wonder, okay, suggest that the missing ship could have just deserted. Could be that one. Suspect must be for some sort of...
The fiend's greed gave him away. He was peddling items that belonged to those missing from our ranks. He saw my men before they could seize him and fled.
Okay, remark suspect be for some sort of...
Desertions? Well, what do you know about desertions? This miserable town has too many gossip mongers. But they're right. We have had some desertions of late. Veterans disgruntled with the new leadership. But they slip away in the night, taking supplies. Cowards and traitors, all of them. I'm looking for loyal Magisters, vanishing in broad daylight. Desertion just doesn't fit. Hardly. By all accounts, he seemed like just another money-grubbing nobody. He must have caught my Magisters unawares. It's the only explanation. No matter, he'll face justice either way. If you catch sight of that dog, tell me or my men at once. Understand? There might even be a reward in it for you.
Raise the subject of disappearance.
Well, do you know anything?
Admit that you have nothing to report right now.
Stop wasting my time then.
Okay. Alright. So... There's a nearby ghost. May linger anywhere they fish cast spiritual to find them. Okay.
Keep your eyes peeled, will you? Ramos the Wanderer promised he'd be here.
The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen.
Ask her when she died.
The spirit's lips part, trying to form an answer. But it doesn't come. She forlornly stares at you, unable to find the words. The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
Spirit say that her body hasn't been found. She doesn't know where it might be.
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen.
So the kitchen, then.
The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in 100 moving graves, warm and wet.
Sounds like she got devoured. Almost like, cannibalism. Oh, that sucks. Where's the kitchen? Is that the kitchen? Give me a minute here.
Get you something, friend.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
Tell him you're looking for someone named Laura.
He grins, unpleasantly.
Loha didn't tell me to let anyone of your description in, so why should I?
Flitter your eyelids and ask what time he got off work later. Farm confused, claim you were here last night. Doesn't he remember you? Rub your fingers together and symbol of liberty. Attack a little better. It should sweeten his attitude. Turn your heel and don't want to go where you... this one? Or this one? Oops.
Nice try, Jimmy Suave, but you're really not...
Damn.
You've got enough in front of you.
Okay.
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow, an oddly formal gesture given the surroundings.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe.
A ghost? Peddle your children's tales elsewhere. I have work to do.
Damn it. I think I screwed that up. Try this out.
I've spotted something.
I wouldn't touch that, she said.
The cook acknowledges you with a small...
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe.
Smile and say you face plenty of danger in your time. The kitchen doesn't hold any terrors of your wife. She is keen. So you can buy some of her fine smell stew. I get to cook and demand a bowl of stew. Yeah, I don't think so. I think she cooked the body of the dead person.
Sharp knives, boiling liquids, short tempers. Don't underestimate the dangers here. Now, please, I must insist.
Inhale. The kitchen command that the cook must favor. Take a leave. Demand a bowl of stew. Yeah, judging by what that ghost said, and staring at the kitchen, it's almost like she's cooking her right now. Into people's tummies, so that means it's just weird.
A ghost? Peddle your children's tales elsewhere. I have work to do.
Damn. Okay.
You've got enough in front of you.
Let's try her out.
The cook acknowledges you with a small...
Please, madam. You should not be back here. It's not safe. You should speak to Loverick if you want food.
Speak to Loverick for he wants food. And oh, that's not him. No.
We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
Tell him you're looking for something a little bit more sensual. I have no clue what to say. If I want a bowl of stew, or if I want this one. What should I talk about here? Let's see. I have no clue which one to go for.
A bold choice, on the face of it, unless you're looking for something a little more tantalizing than a meaty stew and a mildly alcoholic brew.
He raises an eyebrow and gives you a sly look.
Taken too early, all hope destroyed. The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
Anyone up that looks at the funny.
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine?
I should have asked that other question.
We wander and wonder,
there.
seeking signs from the
Huh. Tell him you're getting the feeling even bolder choice is available.
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
Reach out, touch his arm, give him a... Oh, okay. Tell him you're a woman of the world. Always looking to explore many hidden depths of this. Tell him to stop stalling and come right up with it. Tell him to stop staring. Walk away. It's almost, I don't know. Tell him to stop staring, maybe. Tell him to stop stalling and come out with it. This one. Shit. Guessed the wrong one.
I'm sorry, I mistook you for a different kind of person. My mistake. I shall return to serving me other customers, and I wish you a good, if boring, appetite. I'm sorry, it's not about the money. Really, you insult me now. This is about fellowship, about
a smile spreads across his face. He holds out his hand.
Now we're speaking the same language. So, let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite love-making abilities?
Say you're unsure, but you doubt very much it's him. Say there's no better lover than a lizard. Tell him that humans are by far the greatest lovers.
Well, I'm sure that in your own case that sentiment is almost true. But no, let me tell you the truth of the matter.
Okay.
My friend, the very best lovers are, whisper it, lizards. And for a barely significant sum of gold, I can introduce you to the greatest lizard lover the world has ever seen.
Ugh, that's disgusting. You had something else in mind. Tell him that seems steep. Which one? Tell him that seems steep.
Well, this is what's available. Take it or leave it. And I suggest you take it. It's better to regret something you did than something you didn't do. Am I right?
He holds out his hand. The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavour of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or do you prefer it delicate and fragrant, if you get my meaning?
Tell him you intend towards the male. Tell him you don't mind if he can surprise you. Talking about the female.
Upstairs, on the second floor. Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
Okay.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away.
Okay. Upstairs we go.
Yes? You're good with the Magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Gotta find the stairs. Here we go.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. Then you're an idiot.
Yes, of course. Of course, Mother.
No. Is it here? Unlocked. Is it this one?
I need to get clever.
You've got to
with
pick
this
who
lock.
you can trust.
It's not that one.
You got
Curiosity
that right,
kills
Hilka.
the cat,
You got
or
that
gets
right.
it sent to Fort Joy.
And I'm saying...
Town is poor, but this room is...
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby you hear a bell ringing.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
If she held the compass, she must have been the captain and ask her where's her ship lies.
The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the rocky shallows. And all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Perhaps I am already mad. But I swear I hear the bells. Please, make it stop.
I don't hear any bells.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop.
Okay, so definitely not that one.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
Ah! I opened it. Now. No. More? Okay.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you came, but your friends will have to leave.
She turns her back on you and waits for your companions to leave.
Alright, so I need to separate. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, no. I don't want to sit. There we go. That's what I
A
want.
lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you came, but your friends will have to leave.
She turns her back.
Okay, so that means that they can't, alright. They can't be up there. Okay, I need you guys here.
If I can get Alexander, I can get any of us.
Now, let me go upstairs. Let's see now.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the demure yet sexy maid. I was in here clearing up and I saw these clothes. I couldn't resist. Please don't punish me.
Catch on, tell her she's been a very bad girl.
She gives you a cool look, then a flirtatious smile.
Not in the mood for games? Me neither. So what shall we do? Would you like me to dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem?
Tell her you want to hear her poem. Turn your back and start. Undress. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. I have no clue what to do. Dance. Read a poem.
I like a lover who likes the arts. Here we go. A princess was once locked indoors.
She looks around at the stone walls of her room, then takes a step towards you.
She tended to get very bored.
She arches an eyebrow and takes 2 more steps towards you. She stops, lets you come to her.
A huntress did save her.
She gives you a wry smile that makes her eyes twinkle.
The princess embraced her.
She drapes her arms around your neck, moves her face so it almost touches yours. She looks you in the eyes. Her lip twitches as if ready to kiss.
And then whispered,
Hold your breath and will your heart stop beating that you missed a word. Finish your sentence. Get out now while you can still can. Okay. Lie down on the floor, think you. Take me, I'm yours. Okay.
Oh, darling, I thought you'd never ask.
Yep.
She leans into you and kisses you passionately, her forked tongue probing.
Kiss her in the back, look in her eyes, tell her she's beautiful, divine into her. Alright.
She searches your face for the lie, doesn't find it. The compliment touches her. She smiles, reaches for you. She takes you into her arms, into her heart, into her very being. Your world explodes. In pleasure.
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this is my friend Gil.
That's what the hell is going on here. Okay, Bill Gil.
Shut it, you.
I'm sorry, darling. It's a setup. You paid for a trip to paradise. Now you're paying for the return journey.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it back, you can take it up with Lohar.
Ask where to find Laura. Appeal to the lizard lover for help. So it was a setup, so I can't ask for help. Alright, you say you know the scam. They can take what they can for and leave. They'll take your stuff over your dead body. Kill them. Yeah, I don't know what their levels are. And this is not a lady, though.
Reckon that's for you to figure out.
She gives you a pity pout.
I'm sorry, darling, but business is business.
And time is money. So if we're all clear on what's happening here, we'll be leaving with your stuff. We thank you for your cooperation. Be seeing you next time, Z.
Got no choice.
Bye, Gil. Oh, look at you, lover. You're like a baby deer who's lost its mum. Are you going to be predictable now and try to kill me?
You think you probably are going to have to kill her. Ask where they are taking her stuff. Give her a long, cold look, then smile. Lean over and kiss her. It's worth it. Shake your head and walk away. So be 10, I guess. Be 10.
She smiles.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Now, baby, it's time for you to leave.
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again?
Look.
Do you know, lover, I do want to go again. Come here.
You fall into each other's arms once more. The world explodes in pleasure.
Here we go again. Okay. She's sleeping. Okay. Well, I'm running naked. Well, barely naked, but you know, I have that on. Ah, this is fun.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer
Curiosity
from a mile
kills the
away.
cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
Right as rain, Hilka.
Then you're an idiot.
Guardsmen.
Why do you shiver, sir? This room is temperate enough, is it not?
Look out!
Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Great to be or on your way.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Who rings the bell?
Okay, so where the hell did they...
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying...
She babbles breathlessly on, barely aware you're there, and nearby sounds a ringing bell.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I, without my compass...
You're willing to risk Fort Joy
A
for
weathered
one
woman
night.
in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I, without my compass...
What's this? Cat. Alright, so did they go downstairs? Must have.
He gives you his mischievous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
He's the front man for the scam. Ask him why he does it. Tell him you want this stolen loot back and he's going to help you get it.
That's not how it works, my friend. You had the time of your life and then you got robbed. Deal with it.
He gives you a look, searching to see if you mean it. Seems to decide that you do.
They have me over a barrel. They do. I don't have a choice. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving.
Ask about his young one. Tell him you don't believe him.
My lady, the little un was left with me when my wife died. She won't make it without me, the poor child. Livy. The child's name is Livy. She stays in the kitchen while I work. Go look. I swear it's true.
Tell him you're going to look. He'd better be not lying. Tell him his word, then tell him what the stolen gear back. You better, yeah, okay, this one.
I'm not, I swear it.
He gives you an earnest look and shows you towards the kitchen.
I don't think you'd know even a smaller good if it bit you on the arse.
What can I get you?
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this. Livy, you say? The child of Loverick? Livy was no child of Loverick's.
The cook slides a wooden spoon into a simmering pot of broth. She lifts out a goat skull, hooked through the eye socket.
This is Livy. Was Livy. Loverick didn't like goats. Once I'm through boiling her bones, he'll be rid of her for good. You're not the first. I doubt you'll be the last.
That lying waiter seems to have legged it.
Oh, great.
May the seven usher us to paradise against.
Okay, so this way?
Startled, the guard leaps backwards and reaches for her weapon. She locks eyes with yours before releasing the grip on her blade's hilt.
You shouldn't surprise me like that. Oh, I could have sliced your neck clean open.
You'll be better off. Everyone's on edge. Voidwalking have flocked to these parts like crows to carrying. Would be a shame for you to avoid a Voidwalken's grasp, only for a jittery peasant to strike you down.
She remains in place, as rigid as stone.
Is there more? Speak up!
She raises her eyebrows and bites her lip.
You'll need to tell Lord Raymond at the dock. He'll want word of this before he sails. Is there more on your mind?
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination!
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for the likes of you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it. Oh, I'm ever so pleased you changed your mind, given that it's cost me my place on the Lord Dread. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong. By the Bishop's bones, you saw it! Out with it, woman! What happened?
Appear as your witness. Describe the scene in detail.
That means source was used, which means some third party must have attacked first. And I've a fair idea who that might have been. Raymond, that old goat, always suspected there's more to the Driftwood Dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
Say that you prove that these actions you have to know where I suspect the doors to be there.
There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
Huh.
It's wild territory. Remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you. They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure, and hard workers too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot. In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence!
So I need to get. Are you kidding me, right? There.
There's not a call for the junk yourself, then? Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients.
Identify.
Vapid fiction along the knowledge nothing of hand.
Huh. There, much better.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and I'll stand by your side. But prices will go up, even for one of our own. Buy now and buy often. Special prices for you, my friend. Gotta stick with your own in times of trouble, right? War is hell, my friend,
Smells
but
worse
it's
over
very
here
good for
than a
business.
dozen rotten
Good luck
eggs
to you.
dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Ooh, we got some good,
Not
good
like you're buying
stuff
anything.
here.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Let's get some clothes.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among
Alright.
friends.
Okay.
Never forget it.
Alright. What's this? Okay. Gloves. Boots. Plated gloves. This one.
Keeping it together, Bree. Nothing less. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Okay.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't
Can't
you
do
like
that.
to know?
Can't do that.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Okay. And Oh yeah, that's right. I got a whole bunch I can sell.
Buying or selling?
Trade.
Capital. Good luck to you.
Sell. Oh, wrong one. Leave. Give me a minute.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and I'll stand by your side. Special prices for you, my friend. Gotta stick with your... War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
This one. This one.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Reed.
Okay.
I'm all right, as long as I don't put it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Plate.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination!
What's this one?
Keeping it together, Reed.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ah.
As long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never
There
forget.
we go. Sorry for the boredness. I'm just trading off, making more money. Anything that I can sell. But the ones that I like to keep, I sure like to keep. There.
Keeping it together, Reed.
Okay. Ah, this one now.
Wars are brewing, my friend. Special prices for you. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Reed.
Oh shit, I'm buying, I'm not selling. Damn it.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. Damn, I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to. Okay. Didn't mean to do that.
Keeping it together, Reed.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
among friends.
There we go.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't get too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Elven sword. Alright, this one, Imperial staff. Alright. This okay.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Okay.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over.
This guy.
Not like you're buying anything.
War's a brewing, my friend. Special prices for you. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't get too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Okay. So should be good now. Okay. Let's go back to her.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Alright, sorry for the long delay.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Okay, got all that. Now.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
What is that? Stone wand.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
What's this? World one. Okay. Skills.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire.
Keeping it together, Bree.
All right. Get her
You're safe among friends.
up.
Never forget it.
Oh, hang on. There.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving along with the rest of this town.
I'm all right.
It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've
We've got to take what we can get.
You see from my face. Keep talking, Wolf, and you let that fidget sawdust for myself, Laura.
There. It's a little bit better. Her strength is a little bit up.
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Alright. Now. Oh yeah, right. Let me go like this. There. Now we're on. Got 2. Been there. Let's go and see. It's over here. Oh, okay. Didn't realize you can do that. Okay, go down. Move out of the way.
A fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
The missus will kill me. She'll tear me a new mouth halfway down my neck. Fish will bite, all right. Not that you'd eat one. I've got a worse problem than that. Way, way worse. I've gone and dropped my wedding ring in the water.
Oh, shit.
I could do that. I could. But seeing as the ring has a bit of sauce to it, like as not, going in there will attract Voidwoken. All things equal, between an angry wife and Voidwoken, I'm leaning towards the wife.
Okay, hang on. Source into... Okay, yeah. So that's that one.
Just a hint, nothing that concerned a Magister, made me feel that little bit more confident in myself. Maybe it was all in my head, but I felt like the ring made me more attractive to the women.
More attractive to the women, okay.
I wouldn't do the dirt or anything, but it's good for the ego. Keeps the wife on her toes too.
Yeah. Tell him to go and get the ring yourself. Reckon it's probably safe to go in the water. Tell him it's better off guarding something that he did than something he didn't do. He's right, best to stay out of the water. Wouldn't do the dirt or anything, but it's good for those eagles to keep on our wife's to her toes.
He squints, first at you, then at the water.
You looking to meet a Voidwoken, are you? You must have a high opinion of yourself in a fight, or you wouldn't be so eager.
Tell him you're no one special. Admit that you have the void. Had your moments. Tell him the void walking has spoken to you. You have options yourself. The most things the void walking won't seem to think much of you.
I bet your mum thought you were special. But I get you. Right. I better go get that ring. Keep an eye on my gear for a mo, will you?
He scans the sea for movement, then takes a deep breath and steps into the water.
I've spotted something.
Voidwoken, run!
Alright. Oh, shit, that hurt. Okay, how much are these guys? 9, 10. Alright, alright, alright. We're gonna do some weakness on them. Freeze this guy. And then, can I get this guy? Nope. Can I get this guy? Nope. Alright. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's get you electrified then. What's this? Singing the enemy target area becomes mad. No. Teleportation. Oh, nice. Valid. Hang on. This one's invalid. This one is invalid, so. Ouch. Missed. Was its long tongue. Alright, here we go. This is what I was looking for. What we want is back up right here. And we want to get this guy behind me. There. Oh boy. Okay. Take on this guy. Ouch. Alright. Ouch. Okay, I'm still good. Your turn. Actually, you know what? Let's back over here. And shoot. There, you bastard. There we go. Now, do this one. Should I be able to get him? Oh. Missed. Good. Okay. No, this guy's more closer. Not the greatest, but still not the best. Okay, you got my armor down a bit. Ouch. Gotta get more. Missed. Okay, now it's my turn. Dang. Alright. Got ya. To keep my... Missed. Oh, got me that time. Definitely not gonna do good if I... Should be enough now. Ouch. Okay, now it's your turn to take him on. Got them down, so he's good. Always picking on the lizard. Okay, now. Okay. Alright. Oh no, I don't want to turn anything chicken. But let's go after this guy. Ouch. Ow. Okay. Poisoned. Okay. should have enough. Nope. Okay, now I just need to go over here and take him out. Can't I move? Can't move. Damn. Gun day. Oh, that's not fair. Alright. I gotta be able to get him. Yep. Got him. He electrified it. Huh. Alright. I'll be able to attack. No. I can't move. Don't worry, you're good. And here we go. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to get would I be able to There we go. Okay. Gotcha. You're gone. Okay. There. Always good to heal.
A horrified fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
That was terrifying. I need to get myself a new line of work. Something as far away from the water as I can go. Goat herd, high on a mountain. Spice trader in the desert. Anything but this. If the missus will go for it, of course. She likes the beach. You'll help if you can, I suppose, and I'll be grateful for it.
Oof. Oh no, that's not what I. That's not what I wanted. The hell is it? Right there. Disgusting. Okay. Ah. There. An eyeball. We already. Okay, I don't see. Okay. There. Finally found the ring.
A horrified fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
That was terrifying. I need to get myself a new line of work. Something that's if the missus will go for it, of course. She likes the beach. You found it!
There
How
you go.
wonderful! The wife will be thrilled. Or she would if she ever found out about this, which of course she won't. I can't thank you enough.
Take pity, give him his ring.
He slips the ring onto his finger, where it dangles loose.
I feel better already. I need to fatten myself up again so I don't lose it a second time. Can't be relying on the kindness of strangers to dig me out. The very best to you. I wish you well.
No problem.
With a new confidence in his stance, he turns back to his fishing.
Oh. Alright. That was fun. That's a lot. Oh, didn't see that. Can't go there. Anyone that is watching me, please leave a like, a follow, and subscribe. If you don't want to do any of those three, that'd be fine. If you like to check out my other streams, you can. But if you like all of them, please subscribe. I usually stream around 2 p.m. and around 8 p.m. I usually stream around under an hour, over an hour, or beyond an hour. I will be streaming tonight around 8 p.m. I'll be streaming Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor. If you want to join me then, you can. I usually talk a little bit more than I do with this game. So please join me on to that one. I'm going to be saving it here. And after when it's saved, it is saved, I will be going because I got some other stuff I gotta do. I let you know. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming early or not, but I think I will stream. Actually, I will stream early tomorrow. I will be streaming around 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If you want to join me, then you can for another Divinity Original Sins 2 for tomorrow. I will be playing until, well, I don't know, see how long, probably an hour and a half or so. So catch me then tomorrow morning around 10 a.m. But tomorrow evening, same time, I'll be streaming around 8 p.m. Doing Warhammer Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor. So, y'all have a great afternoon, and I will see you later on tonight. Bye for now.